I'm Ted Berg for SNY.TV, and welcome to Know Your Enemy, presented by Pepsi Max. The Yanks continue their interleague run through the NL East, and tonight they welcome the Braves to the Bronx. Joining us in studio to talk about Atlanta is Ben Duronio from the Braves blog CapitalavenueClub.com. Ben, thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Ben, we like to start with one good thing for the opposing team, and for the Braves, with Andrelton Simmons up and producing in the lineup, they have a very formidable lineup and a very deep one, top to bottom.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely no easy out, which is a difference from last year. That was their big problem, especially towards the tail end. They had a lot of guys who just weren't hitting to their capabilities. Hayward, Prado, they weren't nearly themselves, but a lot of them have bounced back, especially Prado. He's been even better than he was in his All-Star year in 2010, which has been a huge boost. And Michael Bourne in his contract year is playing probably better than he's ever been. So having those two at the top of the lineup has really set things off.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot of production out of that outfield.
Definitely, yeah. Overall, almost the entire outfield has equal or almost the same WAR that they had last year, wins above replacement. So overall production, offensive, defensive, and base stealing, they've all been tremendous.
Now, Freddie Freeman is out. What have they been doing to replace him?
They've been using Eric Hinsky at first against right-handers, and Prado's versatility has really come in handy. They move him over to first a little bit against left-handers to get Matt Dyes' bat in the lineup since he kills lefties. So they're moving things around. Prado's versatility really helps with these kind of injuries because he can, move to third when Chipper's hurt, or first when Freeman's down, or pretty much anywhere.
On the flip side of things for the Braves, Brandon Beachy, who had been their best starter this year, just went on a disabled list with some elbow soreness, and that's never a good thing to hear as a fan. What are they doing in his stead, and what do the starting pitchers have to do to make up for that?
They're going to call up Jair Jurgens to pitch Saturday. Well, I guess they'll see how he throws to see if he's going to stay in the rotation. He was really bad in his first 4 starts this year. He had an ERA over 9, and now he had a over 5 ERA in AAA. So it's not going to be it's not looking too optimistic at this point, especially going into Boston.
But they have Tehran too.
Yeah, that's where they probably should have went, in my opinion, to go to Tehran. He pitched 1 start in the majors this year, and he pitched really effectively. I feel like they should have went back to him, but they're going with Jurgens, and we'll see what happens with it.
Let's talk about the starters in this series. Mike Minor, a guy who has struggled this year. The numbers don't look so good, but he's been a bit better of late.
Yeah, his last start against the Yankees was his best start, maybe all year. He pitched 7 and 1/3 inning, and they only gave up 1 run, which was an inherited run. So against the Yankee lineup that well, that's pretty impressive. So hopefully he can continue it. It's going to be difficult in a hitters-friendly ballpark like Yankee Stadium, but we'll see what he does.
Tim Hudson, tomorrow's starter. My note for him is that he has been Tim Hudson-y. Yeah. That seems right?
Yeah, pretty much exactly. I mean, he is who he's always been. He's the same guy. He throws that sinker, his slider, everything, gets ground balls like nobody else. And now that Andrelton Simmons is there behind him, it's really effective because he's such a good defensive shortstop.
It's a pretty impressive thing, a guy getting up there in years and still really getting the results on the field.
Yeah, this is, it's tremendous what he does. He does the same thing, and nobody's figured him out throughout this part of his career, and he keeps doing it.
Wednesday's starter, Tommy Hanson, has had some good results this year, especially lately, but some of his rate stats might imply a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, his walk rate's up from last year, his strikeout rate's down, and his velocity's down a little bit as well, which is a little bit disconcerting, especially considering he was shut down last year because of shoulder issues. He's gotten the job done ERA-wise, and hopefully continue and get his strikeout rate up, but it is a little bit worrisome that he hasn't pitched as effectively as he was last year.
And he's a bit prone to the gopher ball, too, which could be a problem in Yankee Stadium.
Exactly, yeah. Hudson's probably the only one you're going to be really confident in this stadium. The other two are, they can be out in the 3rd inning if things go poorly.
Last year, so much of the focus on the Braves was about their bullpen and how great it was. Hasn't been exactly the same case this year.
Yeah, no, Kimbrel has been even better than he was last year, but the setup man, O'Flaherty, and Venters have seen a big drop-off. Venters' biggest thing is that his miles per hour are also off, which could be because of the usage he's had over the past 2 years, over 70 innings both years. So there is a little bit of worry that maybe that's why his miles per hour are down, but both of them can be as effective as they were last year. They're probably not going to have the same numbers, so we'll have to see what happens going forward.
Ben, thanks so much.
I appreciate it.
Remember to check out Ben at CapitalavenueClub.com, and for all the latest Yankee coverage, be sure to check in at itsaboutthemoney.net. Chat with other Yankee fans throughout the series at NYYFans.com.